Hello everyone, welcome to Rainbow Infinity. Today I'll be reading dashie04's Hazy Shade of Winter. If you like the reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Please enjoy. 1/12/20. Dear Rainbow Dash, it's another beautiful day in Ponyville. Everything is so calm and tranquil. Heartwarming is in less than a month, which makes this moment of calm very welcome and surprising. I'm prepared to cozy up with my animals, but I wish you were here, Rainbow. While I love how calm everything has been, I do miss you, Rainbow. I understand everything you're doing is very important, but I miss you, and I hope we'll be able to enjoy a nice cup of tea soon. I love you, Rainbow Dash. Love, Fluttershy. 7/12/20. Dear Fluttershy, you mentioned things were busy, and boy are they ever. The Wonderbolts want us in top form for the Canterlot Heartwarming show, and we've been doing the show at least a half dozen times a day. Save me, Flutters, save me. When the Wonderbolts said they were moving here, I was a little disappointed. It may come as a shock to you, don't tell any pony, but I miss Ponyville. I mean, you and the girls are there, and while Canterlot is much more busier, there's times I want those small town vibes back, you know? I'm sure you're happy. If things are calm down there, I imagine you're sitting and having a cup of tea as the snow falls down outside. Well, there's no shortage of snow in Canterlot. It's definitely not as peaceful because no pony can take life as it comes here, but it's here. But honestly, I'd love to have a cup of tea with you when I get back. It'll be cool. In more ways than one, I'm sure. Well, anyways, love you. See you later. Rainbow Dash. 11/12/20. Dear Rainbow Dash, wow, Canterlot sounds busy. I couldn't live there myself, I'm sure. Too many ponies. Heartwarming is about 2 weeks away now. Ponies are starting to line the streets to get presents for their friends. Maybe special sun ponies in a few cases. I know Rarity's out there getting presents for Applejack. I still don't know how those two ended up together. But it's not like we have room to talk. Rainbow, I know you probably think I'm having a great time. And I am. But there's a thing is too much quiet. A cup of tea by the fire is nice every once in a while, but sometimes I want a Pegasus to interrupt my train of thought. Those smiles you always flash when you have another silly idea to bring a little discord into my life are what make me love you, Rainbow. I sincerely hope you're not too bogged down, because being with you for heartwarming sounds like a wonderful time. Love, Fluttershy. 16/12/20. Dear Fluttershy, I hope so too, though it'll probably be after the show. About midday, I think? Probably after. Anyways, it's not gotten any easier. I am not joking. Every single move I do is being overlooked with a fine-tooth comb. And at least I'm doing something. But I wish Spitfire would shut up sometimes, you know? Well, don't tell her I said that. She'll apply extra pressure. I know you probably won't be able to make it in time, but I'd love to show you the show too, Flutters. It's coming out really well, I think. I wouldn't know because I don't have an outside observer except for the super nitty-gritty Wonderbolts and those snobby Canterlot ponies, so having you here would be nice. If the girls can come too, I think I'd like that. Heartwarming is best spent with friends after all. And you. You're more than a friend to me, Flutters. Rainbow Dash. 20/12/20. Dear Rainbow Dash, I'll admit I really don't know much about the Wonderbolts, but I'd love to see you. Just expect me to be isolated. Maybe after you're done we can go back to Ponyville? I have a heartwarming present for you, Rainbow Dash, and I don't want to deliver it by mail. I presume there won't be too much discussion among the team afterwards? I wouldn't want to intrude. I'm sure the girls would like to see you too. Love, Fluttershy. Harmony. Wasn't it so awesome? Rainbow Dash proceeded to mimic the sound of a rain boom with her mouth. And you cheered. We practiced so much for that. I really hope you enjoyed it. Rainbow Dash stared at Fluttershy with a goofy smile on her face. The studs in her ear, and the wing clips around her feathers, seemed to shimmer. The snow outside reflected in the jewelry. I really liked that, Rainbow, Fluttershy said, sipping her tea. That show was quite provocative. The spiral formations were interesting. The two ponies sat together on the train. The destination was Ponyville, and they were about halfway through. Yeah, those were hard to get right, Rainbow Dash said. Eyes wandered between Fluttershy's almost still face and the collecting snow outside. So, what have you been up to, Rainbow? It's been a minute since we talked. You know, the usual. Mainly just practice, practice, practice. But I've been enjoying Canterlot plenty, actually. Unfortunately, the Wonderbolts probably aren't moving out anytime soon. Oh dear, Fluttershy said, taking another cautious sip of her tea. What do you plan to do? Well, I really want to stick with the Wonderbolts, but I'll be seeing you girls plenty, now that the season's up and we're settled in. Of course, I always have time for you, Fluttershy. Fluttershy looked Rainbow dead in the eyes. Is that so? Rainbow Dash held her breath. She didn't expect the worst, but sometimes she was predisposed to it. Well, I'll stay by your side whatever you do, Dashie, Fluttershy said with a smile, and a light chuckle. I guess I can get used to Canterlot, eventually. I'm sure there's plenty of public parks. Well, I just can't wait to see the girls again, Rainbow Dash mumbled, stifling a yawn, and resting her head in between Fluttershy's open wings. As for now, I'm a little tired. Fluttershy patted Rainbow Dash on her head. Before that, I have your heartwarming present. Rainbow Dash poked her head up as Fluttershy pulled out a small box. Inside was a wing clip with a design that resembled intertwining snakes. I figured this could represent us, for heartwarming. And I know you've worn the wing clips since you've got them. I just wanted to... That's so cool! It is an awesome design, Rainbow Dash said, cutting her off. I love you, Flutters. I love you too. Within minutes, Rainbow Dash was asleep in Fluttershy's wings, unblinded by the brilliant expanse of white. Thank you for listening in. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Until next time, stay tuned.